So the next thing we're going to work on is we're going to work on the withdraw method and behavior. So once again, I'm going to start by looking at my program, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to look at my UML diagrams, and I can see this is the function I want with withdraw from the balance, and I need a parameter, and it's going to be inside of my account class. So now that I have now that I've kind of reviewed my plans, I'm ready to get started. Okay, so where am I going to start from here? And you're exactly right. You know me too well. I'm going to start by thinking about it. So I'm going to go back down to here. Okay, so this is my deposit function, and now I'm going to work on my withdraw. So WD balance and then number, right? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get the amount that I want to withdraw, and then what I want to do is I want to get the balance of the client account I want to draw from, and then what I want to do is I want to subtract the amount I want to withdraw from the balance. Alright, so it's kind of similar, so let's do it. So I'm going to go back to Eclipse here, and so here is my withdraw balance. It's going to be in the account class, so let's do that right now. So so this is my account class. This is my account class, and I'm going to add a comment. I'm going to go withdraw behavior method, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go public, and it's pretty similar to that. I'm going to go public right. Okay, public float WD withdraw from the balance float amount. There you go. And the end bracket down there. Alright, so again, what I'm doing here now is complaining. So you mouse over it, and it says this method must return a type of float. So I said it's going to. I'm expecting this method to return a float number, and it's complaining that I haven't done it yet. So if you mouse over it and you go Control Spacebar, you get this little thing that comes up. Oops. WD balance float amount. There you go. So you mouse over it. Okay, click on it. You can add a return statement, and it does it for you. Isn't that a cool feature? All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, oops, I'm going to follow this. I'm going to get the amount that I want to withdraw. Actually, because these two methods are so much the same, deposit and withdraw, I'm actually going to take a bit of a shortcut, and I'm going to do it this way instead. So if you don't understand what I've done here and what this is, you might want to rewind back to the previous lesson and review it. I mean, if you continue and if you're not getting this, you're basically screwing yourself, because you're not going to get the rest of it. So stop and ask me a question, email me, what have you. Okay. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go this dot balance. Okay, and by doing that, what I'm doing is I'm accessing the balance function up here. Okay, this dot balance is equal to this dot balance minus amount. There you go, and that should be it. So let's see here. So I deposit $1,500, and I print it out, and I get $2,500. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to withdraw $250. Withdraw $500, and it should bring me back to 2,000. So let's check this out. System out print line G1. Okay, so I just hit W and the shows up right away. Perfect. And the amount is going to be 500. There you go. Okay, so when I run it, what I've done here is I started off with $1,000, okay, and then I'm calling a function called deposit, and I'm depositing $1,500, okay. I'm using G1 object to call the deposit function method or behavior, and I'm depositing $1,500 to it, okay. And when I do that, okay, I get a balance of $2,500. And what I'm doing is I'm withdrawing $500, and I'm using the G1 object to call the withdraw balance method or behavior, and I want to take $500 out of the balance. Now, why do I get $500 here? Because I made a mistake. Okay. What I've done here is I've returned the amount. Okay. Now listen here. I returned the amount. Okay, and the variable amount is a parameter that was passed to this method or behavior. This method or behavior was called in this line through the G1 object. Okay, so the G1 object calls this method or behavior, passes a parameter of $500. Okay, that $500 gets stored in a variable called amount. Okay, now this is correct, but I returned the wrong variable here, amount. What I should have done is I returned this dot balance. Okay, now let's run this again. There. That's right. So $1,000, deposit $1,500 to it, becomes $2,500. Take away 500 becomes 2,000. But we have a problem here. What if I tried to withdraw $2,500? So run. All right. Sorry. What if I try to withdraw $4,500? Okay, I go run. I get a negative balance. I'm not allowed to carry a negative balance. How can you withdraw more money than you have in your bank account? Okay, this is a problem, and a problem that's going to involve a new class and collaborating objects, and we're talking about, and then we're going to talk about why we're not going to use why we're doing the hard way, and why we're not going to use procedural programming. But not before, in the next lesson, we're going to talk about data encapsulation. Okay. Okay. Until then. Sorry. I got one more thing I want to clean up here. Before I leave you guys, I want to just to have a look through this. I want to clean up some coding here. Now I don't need this test code anymore because I know the stuff. I know it works pretty good. So I'm going to clean that up. And I know that because this coding works here, I'm going to clean up these lines. It's going to get rid of it. There we go. And then, okay, so this is my deconstructor. I got a bit of a mess here. Clean this up as well. Just leave that. I'm not really using a deconstructor, but I'll keep it anyways. And that's it. I can never spell algorithm correctly. One of these days I'll learn how to do it. Or behavior, I guess. Okay, so that's it. Code is clean. And next video lesson, we're going to talk about encapsulation, and then we're going to talk about collaborative objects, and you know, stuff like that. Okay, I'll talk to you later.